So protection is, keeps you from taking damage.
Okay.
So higher protection, better. Your spellcasters up at the top, your commanders.
Yeah.
Right, your one guy, he can lead 100 troops. There's a thing called leadership. That's how many men they can lead. And then there's magic leadership, because you can summon magic things, magic critters and stuff. And also undead leadership. But, so you might want to try them, but you can look at any of them.
Yeah. I'm ready.
Okay. Who'd you pick?
BCI.
Abyssia. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try Marinon.
Okay.
Good old Marinon. Marinon.
Marino.
And so we'll choose them. Oh, well, it didn't look like you chose anything.
Well, I did, but you changed it to Marganon. Oh, let me go.
Oh, you picked the. There you go. You're trying to play my nation.
It's just
Yeah.
where you put it.
That's cool. But so
Let's create and load for.
I guess we've got to also create our gods. So go to create,
Okay,
next to
create.
your Abyssia, and I guess you click OK. Yeah, and so you'll see a screen, and there's like a big monster or a guy at the top of it, and
Okay.
it says the god of Abyssia, probably for you.
Yeah.
If you click on it, left click on that, whatever, the mob up at the top.
Yeah.
And now you get to choose what kind of god you want to play. So this is like your avatar in the game. So you're controlling this nation, and you're this god who, is running this nation. And when you're looking at all these various gods, you'll see that there's different sections. There's Dominion 4, Dominion 3, Dominion 2, Dominion
See
1.
that. Let me
There's
exit out of this. Right click. I left clicked. Okay. So Dominion 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. And that's how much Dominion these gods start with by default.
Okay.
So the guys at the very bottom, they start with 1 Dominion. The ones in the middle, or the up one, they're mostly look like, monsters, basically. They get Dominion 2. The next tier are 3, and then the very top ones are 4. And all the ones at the top, they're all stationary.
Right.
So when they come into the game, they're going to be in your capital, and they're always there in the capital. They won't ever move.
Right. They're just a statue thing.
Yeah. The ones at the bottom, they so if you just right click on any of them, just pick one, you'll see that it says new magic path cost at the bottom of their description, 10 or something like that. So that's very, very cheap. And their magic is going to be an icon kind of in the center next to a candle. So the candle is Dominion Strength 1. Just one candle, and then they'll have some kind of icon next to it. Like the one I'm looking at has Nature 1. But so these guys, you can, if you want to play with a lot of magic, you can choose these guys, and you can get a bunch of different magic paths. There's fire, earth, nature, air, water, and then there's death, blood. There's another one. It's has to do with like glamour and hiding and stuff. But so there's a whole bunch of different magic paths. And so those are the bottom guys. So they get lots of magic. The ones that look like monsters, Dominion 2, these guys are good early in the game, because a lot of these can easily take provinces just by themselves early in the game. Because they're tough enough to just like go in and solo an enemy army. You know, I'm a pretender god. Basically, we're all pretender gods until you win, and then you're the god that rules the world. But so there's those, and then the third tier guys are more mid to late game. Because if you look at them, they have a lot of slots that you can equip items in. And the monsters don't get lots of items. But you can put 2 ring type slots in gems. So there's lots of choices. You know, if...
So I can start as a Dominion 1, a Dominion 2, a Dominion 3, or a Dominion 4.
Yeah. Okay. And any one of these you can pick. And when you're looking at them, you'll see that they got a price. And like, for example, I'm looking at, well, for me, a Great White Bull. He costs 200 points. And so you get, you know, you get so many points to spend when you're building your god and also the rest of your nation. So when you choose a god, you can also bump up his magic. You can give him new magic pass, and you can also set it to where he comes into the game later at a later date, and that gives you bonus points to spend on him in your nation. If you don't want to bring them in right away and just get more and more points to spend on your stuff. So your guys do a lot of fire. I think fire and death and maybe blood. That's another thing to kind of think about. You know, like for you, say the red dragon. See the red dragon on your list? It's in Dominion 2.
Looking. I have a dragon.
Is it the color red?
Yeah.
Okay, so just right click on it. And you'll see that, you know, 125 hit points, 18 protection, 18 magic resist, 30 morale, 120 leadership, 15 attack, 11 defense. And so anyways, dragons are pretty good all around starting monsters. And it's, you know, comes with fire magic level 2. Yeah. And it's got 2 Dominion, sloth scale 1. Heat scale 1. Causes fear. That's another good thing. Because when you're fighting stuff, they have to make morale checks and they just might run away from you. It can fly. It can also shape change, so it can turn into human form. But so it's a pretty solid choice. But it also gets a dragon breath, the dragon fire, which is range 8. It says R8. That's the range on it. You know, it does fire damage. So if you know, if you're wondering if you don't have any idea what to pick, just pick the dragon.
I did.
Okay. Alright, so now you can change some
10
things.
points left. Now I can do what?
Yeah. Well, now you can do some other stuff. Let me pick my guy real quick. And I might pick the angel. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Oh, she's got invulnerable 25. That's pretty useful. Fire and air. Yeah, let's just get her. She's reduced 20 points for my nation. Okay, so now you got it picked. And now you'll see that right below your god picture, there's a magic column. Which screen are you on?
I'm at the start game screen.
Did you spend your points? Well, just click your thing again so you can get back into it.
Create.
I guess, yeah, create.
Okay.
You know, pick your dragon.
So, God of Abysia.
Does it have your dragon up in the picture?
No.
Then click it and then choose your dragon.
Right click or left click? Right click.
You want to left click the picture initially to open up all the stuff.
Alright,
and then you know, left click.
Click the dragon.
Yep.
And
now
magic, yeah.
Okay, so now under magic, so you've got 210 points. All right, so yeah, let's look at this. There's magic, there's bless effects, and there's dominion, and then there's imprisonment. If you want to get more points, you can imprison your god for a certain amount of time.
Okay, I don't have that.
It's down at the bottom. It's called imprisonment. It starts at awake.
Oh, I see. Okay, awake, 0 points. Dormant,
150.
Imprison, 350.
Yep. And dormant is like basically you're dormant for like 8 months, which is going to be about 8 turns or so, something like that. Imprisoned is imprisoned for like 1.5 years. And awake means you start right off the bat. With the dragon, you probably want to start awake because you can use it to take provinces that'll be around your land. But so that's a way to get more points. And for magic, so your dragon has fire 2. You can increase that.
Yeah.
If you click on the icon you want to increase, then you'll get +1 point in it. And if I was you, I'd take it to at least probably 5. Now, how many points you got left?
130.
All right. So when you have it at 5, another thing to do is to see what you can do with it, because the bless effects, these blessings get they'll be added to your holy troops or your sacred troops. So you can recruit sacred troops, and those troops will have this bless effect put on them when they're blessed. So if you open up the add bless effect, you'll see various things that you could potentially put on your blessed troops. This is including your god, because he's considered to be blessed. So fire stuff like fire shield is really powerful. And if you look on the how many little fire icons there are, it takes 6. So you'll need at least 6 in fire if you want to get fire shield.
Okay.
And death explosion, not too bad. You know, somebody dies, boom, it takes a bunch of stuff with it. Attack skill is actually pretty good because you can stack these. So like you could take attack skill 3, 4, 5 times if you had the points to spend for it, and then your guys get plus 4, 5 attack, and so that makes them super nasty. And if you wanted to give your dudes fire resistance, you could do that. You could also give them flaming weapons if you wanted. So there's all kinds of neat things that you can do, and basically once you have played the game more, you'll be able to look at all these various blessings and think of some really cool things to do for your sacred troops. But so let me see what I'm going to do with mine. Swiftness, what does that do? Movement and defense. But that's one part of it. Once you've chosen your blessing, you can also spend points in your Dominion section.
Okay, I've done that. All that.
So you want to increase your Dominion candles probably to at least 4, maybe 5, 6.
Okay.
And you can also do negative on things. So if you right click on them, that gives you more points because it's a negative modifier.